now. We've got Hildreth here in the channel, or up above, John. Maybe we can drag him in and get this interview underway. Maybe not. Oh, Hildreth, you have to just come in yourself if you're listening. Yeah, we got Hildreth in the channel right now. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
So, you are, of course, the demo man we just witnessed there, holding his own against Cadis.
Not really. He's way better than me. He's way better than me. Gully washes, I'm good at it because it's just choke points and you just spam them. It's quite easy.
Well, you did well in that. We were just giving a lot of credit to your scout Sheepy there. How do you feel that match went? Was he the man of the match? Were you carried there?
A little bit, yeah. Sheepy's... Well, people underrate him a little bit, maybe. Well, no. Because sometimes in PCW... I don't know about that. He just plays MG a lot and he has loads of fangirls and fanboys. But people kind of underrate him in PCWs. Maybe he's not so serious, but when he actually plays matches, he's super try hard, and when he's at his best, he's a monster player.
I know I've underrated him a lot, and after watching this match, I don't know, it's just different now.
Yeah, all eyes were on Zebasai, but it was actually Sheepy who was coming up with the big performance there on Gullywash. Zebo has just joined the channel, but we'll keep talking to Hildreth, you know. We'll leave the losers to last. I mean, it was a draw technically, but in most people's eyes, this is a big upset, right, Hildreth?
Yeah, we didn't really... Well, we felt confident we could do something against them because they didn't reform, but then we hadn't had our main lineup for about 8-9 days. So this was the first night in about 9 days that we played with our main team. So I'm pretty happy with that, the way we played.
What was your expectation coming into the game? I know people always ask this question, you're like, yeah, we thought we were going to win, but did you think you could do something here against the Willy Wonkas team infused?
We thought we could take maybe one map or get into a golden cap. Probably not on Badlands. We were really scared of Cadis on Badlands. And in the end, they completely outplayed us with Ubers, and we just hesitated too much.
Yeah, that was something that we noticed from the beginning, that you guys lacked a lot of confidence to take on like the 50-50 situations or even the small advantages. But you definitely seemed a lot more at home on Gullywash. But thinking of the bigger picture here, your season as a whole, you obviously only just played one game, and that was against Epsilon, which you lost, as everybody does. But now you've picked up this win against the second seed effectively. What are your aspirations now? Where do you see yourself finishing at the end of the season? Are you thinking playoffs?
Not really. We kind of think it's really open. So, I mean, we're aiming to get in the playoffs because there's no point in playing if we're just aiming to avoid relegation. But we're aiming to get there, I guess. But we're not. We're
Such a polite English bastard.
Okay, do you want some trash talk?
I hope everybody has a good old time and maybe we don't get relegated. Yeah, give me the trash talk. Tell me that TCM or Scrubs or Last Resort or Garbage Gamers, please.
I'm too polite for that, sorry.
Wow, that's what the fans want.
Although I want to give a shout out to our Shifty, because in between the maps he's our backup soldier. He just came into our mumble and was just like yelling at us for 5 minutes. He didn't really say anything too useful, but he got us mad, so...
Yeah, I think at the start of the game as well, when I was doing the roster rundowns to full time, I was like, yeah, the roamer for Decerto is Wolf. But then I soon realised it was Poop Show.
How did you think it was Wolf? He plays for a different team. He probably never even moved for us.
I wasn't sure. I thought he moved to you guys, and I was like, I don't know, I'll just shut up, and maybe James know more, but
I did figure out it was Poop Show. Is that actually his name for the season, or is he going to get... some penalty points there from the admins for having a fake nick?
Well, it was originally admins are frog lovers, and before that it was something like Mrs. Buttnose takes it up the poop. So I'm glad it's Poop Show. We can accept Poop Show.
Looking forward to your next fixture. Congratulations, Hildreth. But now we must talk to Zebasai, the man who was bigging himself up before the game, telling me he was going to get 9k damage on Badlands, then said he was going to get 9k damage on Gullywash, and only got 8899. Oh, so close, but so far, Zebasai.
Yeah, I did really bad on Badlands, but maybe that was better. my team.
So tell me, where did it all go wrong in Gullywash?
Their medals, they won most of them, and we never really figured it out. I kept asking if I could snipe, but I got turned down every time. So I don't know if that would work.
I think it would have made a difference.
Ooh.
Well, you wanted the trash talk, Admirable.
Thank you. We were trying to analyse your game a little bit, Zevis. Obviously, you're bringing back the W Mouse 1 Scout style, and it was pretty effective on Badlands. So many times you just
but
played...
on Badlands it didn't work though. I had 12 kills or something there.
But you're always behind, you're always like in the position they didn't expect you in the house, or never going to cap spire, always pushing the flanks. And maybe your team carried you on that map.
I think it worked way better on Gully, but okay. I didn't accomplish anything on Badlands.
Yeah, you got 34 frags and Gully was sure, but your team lost 6.
Yeah, but I also I got behind and distracted them. On Balance I did that, but then I lost the fight as soon as they came trying to fight me. I think it worked better from my play on Gully, but obviously the team didn't do as good.
Who needs to hang their head in shame? Who was underperforming there on Gullywash?
There is no one really to blame. It's just we didn't figure out their middles. Well, we kept having these ideas how to beat them on middle, but nothing ever worked.
I hear some.
From what I've seen, like from a spectator view, whenever like Hilbert got pressured, his soldiers had space to do whatever they wanted pretty much. And then when his soldiers got shut down, Hilbert did so much damage on mid, and then like if neither of that worked, just Sheepy and Fuber came up with some insane frags or some clutch plays. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I think from our point of view, the soldiers were the main problem in the middles at least, and I feel that the middles were the only point that we struggled. Then they always had that advantage, and we couldn't get back to them. But if we dealt better with those solis, then it would have worked. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the logs, it was 8 mids to Decerto and only 2 to you guys out of the 10 played.
Yeah.
But
it's the same
thing...
as when we played TLR. We lost almost every middle on Granary, and it beat us. Gotta go over those middles, I guess.
That sounds like the opposite of the Team Infused spirit, man. You're supposed to win every middle and lose every last push.
Okay, not really a Team Infused.
I have to ask you though, obviously Decerto came up from Division 1 last season, beat LMS in that playoff, right? Have they confirmed themselves as a Premiership side, or do you still think they're scrubs and you're going to destroy them?
As I told you pre-game, they're in Prem for a reason. They're a good team.
Yeah, I bribed Canphone, he let me in Prem.
So where does it go here for Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory? Would you please rename your team? I'm finding it hard to fit into my tweets, man. It's like too many characters. It's almost as bad as Epsilon Esports by Fragment Networks. But how are you guys gonna deal with this loss? What was the mood like on Mumble after that crushing defeat on Gullywash?
Well, I think the people that talked left very early the Mumble. It wasn't a lot of talk.
Will demos be watched?
Not from me, but maybe someone else. Well, if they want to do this as a team, I don't know.
If you're going to say that you played the perfect game, nothing to do with you, it's the rest of the team. I'm asking you to name names.
I didn't play the perfect game, but I don't watch demo. I don't know, I think it's boring. I'm
going to sort the logs here by damage and work up from the bottom. 2 Nuts only did 5 damage per minute. Does he need to step his game up?
Yeah.
Samsey, he's hitting almost 170 per minute. Salt, 226.
Well, for Salt, since I'm so aggressive, he has to cover the flank most of it on his own, so he's very defensive. It's hard for him to deal that much damage. And for Sam, he said on the middles, he got destroyed by the soldiers. As I said, that was the main problem.
Okay. Look into your next game then. You guys are playing in ESEA tomorrow, right?
Yeah. But we're using QNX. The schedule is gone. Then we have another game on Wednesday. And we're using QNX again. So we won't play with our full lineup more this week. Then we have ETF2L S16.
So it's going to be a lot of officials this week now that the ESEA season is officially started. There's going to be 2 extra games on top of your ETF2L fixtures each week.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be able to handle it?
Yeah, like we have 2 backups that we can bring in. It shouldn't be a problem.
Are you going to keen it up? Which competition means more to you?
I don't know. Winning is fun, so we want to win everything, I guess.
Obviously, Team Decerto as well are playing in ESEA. Hildreth, are you excited about the start of the season?
ESEA, yeah, it's good. It sounds like fun. We're playing the team in Div 4 called Get This Done on actually tomorrow. Damn, I've got to go buy premium. We're playing them tomorrow, and they're also a team that I sponsored. So.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you were like money bags. Scrooge McDuck here sponsoring all these teams. You and Angel having sponsorship wars.
I just love this community so much, you know.
I should mention as well, actually, I think we're going to cast that tomorrow. There's like a bunch of games, but the way the ESEA scheduling works, it's quite good because they're all spaced out. So tune into Team Fortress TV tomorrow. It's probably going to be me and Commander X casting for like 2 or 3 hours every game, back to back. Lots of granary action. You're probably going to want to kill yourself by the end of it, but show up for the start at least. Retchuk, have you got any final thoughts on this game? Any questions you'd like to ask to Hildreth or Zebasai?
No, nothing. I got nothing.
Would you guys like to ask Retchuk a question?
Yes. Will you sign my bottle?
Definitely. Add me on Steam, I'll do it.
Fantastic.
Wow, he says Jews are tight. Retchuk, the big act of kindness there for his number 1 fan, Hildreth, and me with the casual racism. That's it. Thank you for tuning in to Team Fortress TV. This has been Admirable, Retchuk, and John. Thanks to Hildreth and Zebasai as well. Again, ESEA tomorrow. Be there or be square.